Welcome. In this video, you are going to learn about some of the points about Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf and also some MCQs. Before I start, I want to personally thank you for being here with us. And if you don't know us, we just want to introduce ourselves to you. We are English Career Academy. We provide coaching on a mission to build future English teachers. And this is the basic things that you need to know about this novel. If you have no idea, it was published in 1925 and it details a day in the life of Clarissa Dalloway. She's the protagonist. She's a fictional upper class woman in the post First World War England. Actually, the novel is set in a single day in 1923, and the first title was The Hours. And remember, there are two movies made, first Mrs. Dalloway and The Hours, both first one taking direct inspiration from it and second one is also from the same novel. And Septimus Warren Smith, he is the traumatized war veteran who suffers from what would be recognized as a shell shock. Okay. And remember, he's called as the double of Mrs. Dalloway, and Mrs. Dalloway is preparing a party for this man. And other major characters in this novel are Richard Dalloway, that is a husband of Clarissa Dalloway, Elizabeth, their 17-year daughter. Richard Dalloway is working in Parliament. He's a member of Conservative Party. Peter Walsh and Sally Seton are her childhood friends. Actually, Peter Walsh had a crush on Clarissa and he proposed her when they were young, but she rejected him. And Sally was her very close, intimate friend. And Septimus and Lucrezia. Septimus, as I already introduced you, he is a war veteran suffering from shell shock, today known as post-traumatic stress disorder. And Lucrezia is his Italian wife. And there are two antagonists. One is Dr. Holmes. He is a general physician who treats Septimus. And Dr. William Bradshaw, it was he who says that Septimus must be put into a mental asylum. Find that Septimus commits suicide by jumping out of the window. The novel ends with the party ending. So these are the things you need to know about the novel if you have no idea about it. And let's start with the questions. Which of the following lines by Shakespeare is repeated several times in Mrs. Dalloway? Remember, this is a novel with intertextuality, and Shakespeare is the one who is often quoted. And I'm sure it's a very difficult question, so I'm giving you the answer. It is option B, fear no more, the heat of the sun, nor the furious winter's rages. It's taken from Shakespeare's Cymbeline. Okay, so in case if you don't know. The second one, what does the character of Mrs. Dalloway represent in the novel? Actually, it is option A, the conservative and conventional England. Third question, what societal issue does Woolf critique through the character of Septimus Warren Smith? You got it. It is the treatment of mental illness. Number 4, who was Clarissa Dalloway's romantic interest in her youth? It is option Sally Seton. Actually, she had a homosexual relationship when she was young. In one instance, she even kissed Sally. And it is a Sally who comes towards the end at the party without being invited. Peter Walsh loved her, but she didn't return him the love. What major event is Clarissa Dalloway preparing for in the novel? Certainly you know the answer. It is option B, a party. Which symbol in the novel signifies the relentless passage of time? It is option B, the chiming of Big Ben. It was a difficult question, dears. Who among the following is not a member in Bloomsbury Group? It is T.S. Eliot. All three were the members of Bloomsbury Group. And the last question, from where did Peter Walsh return at the beginning of the novel, Mrs. Dalloway? He returns from India. So, thank you very much for watching. I request you to read the summary, look for the themes and symbols. And if you liked it, please do like the video and subscribe if not subscribed. And comment which is the next one you want to see from my side. And if you have joined my small WhatsApp group and small FB group for personal connection, please do that. I would love to see you there. So thank you very much once again. I'll see you in another day with another class. Until then, take care and all the best.